everybody, back again. Finally made it out with the CZ 457. I like it. I put it on paper, got it sighted in a little bit. It feels really good. I can't emphasize enough how good it feels. It's a very nice rifle. I'm liking it. It's nice. But so it's a CZ 457 American. So it's got that fancy wood. And it's chambered in 17 HMR. We have a target set up downrange at 50 yards. And we're going to see how well it can group. We have it sighted in pretty well. We're going to fine tune it and see what we can do. We have some CCI Vmax 17 HMR. It's the polymer tip. Varmint 17 grain, going about 25-50 feet per second. We also have a box of the Hornady 17 grain Vmax. It's going about 25-50 feet per second. I think it's the same ammo, just by a different manufacturer. All the ballistics and everything look the same. The name's the same except for the brand. So we're gonna see what we can do. I put my ears on. Turn on the spotting cam. All right. Put in the magazine. We got 5 rounds in this magazine. Scope we're using today is a Vortex Viper 44 mil lens. It is a 6.5 by 20 power, or 6.5 to 20 power. It's pretty clear. And I am going to do my best not to touch the barrel this time. I'm holding on to the stock right now, not the barrel. That trigger feels good. No creep, real crisp. It's got a clean break to it. And I think this bolt's getting smoother each time I shoot it. I did oil it up a bit. Looking pretty good down there. Just do a full magazine to see how we do. And that's it, that's a full magazine. I'm gonna push pause on the spotting camera. This thing feels good. I really like it. The bolt is getting smoother each time I shoot it. It's not gritty, it's just loud. But I'm hoping the loudness goes away over time, but we'll see. I'm gonna push pause on the camera real quick. I'm gonna run down there and I'll move the target out. Maybe we'll take it out to 100 yards. When I get up there in person, we'll see how the group looks. All right, be right back. All right, everybody, we're back. I'm pretty impressed by that group. We had probably less than a 3/4 inch group at 50 yards. I was able to put my index finger over it. It's pretty tight on a 5-inch group. We're all loaded up again. We had the same ammo. We're at 100 yards this time. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna turn on the spotting camera real quick. All right, I'm hoping it picks it up. These are tiny bullets, but 100 yards, 17 HMR CZ 457. All right, let's see how this goes. The scope's a little bit better as well. All right, I'm not touching the barrel. I think it shot just high, but I'm gonna keep holding in the same place and see what kind of grooves we can do. Dang it. I don't know. Might get cocky at 50 yards. But I think we can tune it in a little bit. Okay, that one's better. I may have pulled the first one, trying to get comfortable on the rest here. That may be the next investment. This bolt feels like he's getting smoother with every shot. Every time I cycle the bolt, it feels like it's getting smoother, so I'm really digging it. I'm gonna try to tighten this up just a bit. See if I get some of the shaking and movement out. Okay, let's see how this goes now. Get back on target. Is that it? That's 5 shots. Take a look at this and see how we're... It's not that bad. At least for me. I'm going to push pause and I'll reload this magazine and we'll do another group. Be right back. Alright, we're loaded up again. Same distance, same everything. I'm going to do one more group and see how it goes. Right now it's about 11 a.m. and it's 54 degrees out. So it's not bad. It's pretty nice out. There's a light breeze blowing to the right. But I hope that doesn't affect it too much. We'll see. Let's get another group going. We'll go for the top left corner on the same target. All right, I caught myself that time. I was touching the barrel. Not sure where that second one went. I can't see. I'm only seeing one hole down there. I highly doubt I'm putting them all in the same hole. I feel like I pulled that one just a bit, but we'll see. No excuses. That's on me. And that's 5. Push pause on this guy. I'm going to load it up with the other ammo. We'll give this one a whirl. I tried to get a couple different brands, a couple different types, but they really didn't have too much in stock at the store. I'm going to have to order some online. We'll see what we can get. But give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry if I'm squinting a little bit. The sun is right behind the camera. I took off my glasses so I could see better. So I do apologize. But we're back loaded up with the Hornady. I believe it's the exact same ammo, just a different manufacturer. It might be the same manufacturer with a different label, but we'll see how it shoots. Turn on the spotting camera. All right, we're gonna go for the top right corner. This is gonna be the Hornady Vmax 17 grain. And this bolt is getting smooth. I hope it continues because it's feeling pretty good. I'm not sure that one's impacting. I hope I'm hitting the target. I think I'm hitting just high right, but I'm not 100%. This might be a different ammo. Might not just be the same label or a different label. Let's see. One more. Is that it? That's it. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna load it up once more, and we're gonna go for the bottom right target, see if we get a better view on it. But I'll be right back. Alright, loaded back up with the Hornady Vmax. We're gonna shoot at the bottom right square. Turn on this camera. I still couldn't see where I was shooting it previously. So we're gonna go for the bottom right square. It should be pretty clean. Not too many obstructions on it. Yeah, I might have to do a new stand. This isn't a bad stand, but it really shows with this nicer rifle. All right, here we go. Wait, let me double check this real quick. Yep, we are recording. I hate when I forget to hit record. All right, here we go. I feel like I'm struggling to hold that one still. We'll do a group of 5 just so we can see. With my left hand on the stock, I'm not applying any pressure. I'm kind of just barely touching it. And that was 5. I don't know, I felt like that one wandered a little bit. We'll see. You know what? I got 5 shells left in this box. We'll go ahead and use them up. Let me push pause and we'll get reloaded. That sun's coming out, so it's blind. All right, let's do one more group in the bottom left corner. We're using the Hornady 17 grain Vmax. And then we'll go up and look at the target. Put my glasses back on because that sun was right behind the camera. And it came out from behind the clouds and it was blinding me pretty good. But now I got my glasses back on, the sun's going back behind the clouds. It's killing me. At least it's nice out today. All right. Okay, that one's on. So the bottom left corner with the Hornady Vmax. Here we go. Alright, just checking if the scope's coming loose. I'm using the dovetail mounts on it. They're not my favorite. I'm holding out for the different rail. Hopefully next time we have this out, we'll have the different rail on it. Have the scope mounted a little bit better. All right, that was 5 shots. So I think we did about 25 shots right here on camera. And I was shooting it beforehand as well, getting it sighted in the best I could. We didn't have a single jam, a single misfeed. This thing felt pretty awesome. I don't have anything negative to say about it. It feels pretty awesome. It feels amazing. If I didn't know better, shooting it, it feels just like a larger rifle. Maybe like a 308 or something. It's got that heft to it. Everything feels solid. I'm digging it. This is my first expensive 22, or 22 platform I should say, because it's a 17 HMR. We do have the other barrel for it, the 22 long rifle, the 16-inch barrel. I'm going to play around with the 17 HMR, and then we'll eventually swap it out to the other one. Once I don't know if I'm going to grow bored with it, but once we get used to this and want to try something different, we'll swap out the barrel. But let's take a walk up to the target, and we'll see how it looks up close. All right, be right back. All right, we're up here at the target. I'm loving that 50-yard group. The other ones, I'm going to take blame for it. They're not bad, but they're not the best either. Let's check it out. So right here was the 50 yards. Index finger. My index finger covers it. That's probably about a 3/4 inch group or smaller. Might even be a 1/2 inch group at 50 yards. But then right here, this was the Hornady. I think it was the right side. I'll have to go back and double check. But these guys right here are pretty tight. But then we have this guy here. So I think that's just me being unstable on the rest. And then we did this group here. See, these guys right here are real tight. About less than 3/4 of an inch. Then we got a low guy and a high guy, which makes me think I'm wobbling on the target or on the stand. And right over here, that one's all over the place. So I don't know, the bottom left corner is all over, as well as in the center. So the center was a CCI Vmax. I don't want to blame the rifle or the ammo. That is all me being shaky, I think. And then up here, see, these guys are real tight. We got this guy and this guy, a couple flyers in the top left corner. So I don't know. I really think it's a stand. Let's see if I can get a different stand for it, make it a little more rigid, and we'll see what we can do. But I'm digging this. I'll say I pulled these two, or I was wobbly on these two, but that one right there, that's pretty good. That 50-yard one's pretty amazing. I like that one. I'll see if I can get some different ammo for it. It's tough to find. A lot of the big box stores don't have it. The smaller independent shops, they kind of specialize more in the larger rifles. So it's been a little rough, but we'll work it out. And then right back here, that's where we were shooting from again. All right, I'm gonna cut this video off and so you're not getting too bored. But I'm gonna see what kind of ammos we can get, see if I get a better stand for the rifle, and clean it up quite a bit. Cool. Thanks everyone. If you liked what you saw, give me a like. I'll see you guys later.